parties, Republicans and Democrats and independents, sent a delegation of 10 senators to Greenland, to Nuuk, where they wanted to send a powerful message to the people of Greenland and the people of Denmark. We have your back, and we, on a bipartisan basis in the United States, do not support Donald Trump's threats against Greenland, against Denmark, against NATO. If he moves on Greenland and NATO, we will make sure that he is impeached, that he is thrown out, that he is convicted, that he is gone, and we will use all of our resources in the United States Senate to ensure that there is not an invasion. We will do everything to protect you. I mean, you had Republican senators there like Murkowski and Tillis and others joining with Democrats like Shaheen and Coons and others. Let me show you what went down when the United States senators were there in Greenland, in Nuuk, standing side by side with Greenlandic and Denmark lawmakers, the Prime Minister of Denmark, the Prime Minister or Premier of Greenland. First, here's Murkowski in her speech that she gave. Short clip. Let's play it. And this is from Nuuk. Play this clip.
Thank you. Thank you for your continued friendship, your leadership. And to my friend and the leader of our delegation, Senator Coons, thank you for leading such a strong bipartisan and, as you point out, bicameral delegation. I think that that's important. I think it's important that it be recognized that when it comes to matters of relationships with our friends, with our allies, as we have here in Denmark, as we have in Greenland, that it is not a subject of Republicans versus Democrats. It is a recognition, again, of a strong and a continuing relationship over decades. It is one that we need to nurture, as with all relationships. You need to nurture and take care of them, and you need to have constructive dialogue. And as has been noted, there's not only been good dialogue here at the Parliament today, but this morning earlier with the Prime Minister of both Greenland and of Denmark. Just yesterday in Washington, D.C., we had visits with the foreign ministers of both Greenland and Denmark. So constructive, important dialogue that is ongoing now and will move forward. So it's important to be here. I think presence means a lot.
A lot of, look, Trump has been talking about taking over Greenland now for a long period of time. It does, though, seem that it accelerated recently, about the time where you had the Russian envoys meeting in Miami, though, with Witkoff and with Kushner. That was that weekend in Miami. Then there's that announcement, like literally the next day, that Landry, the governor from Louisiana, would be a special envoy, and then to Greenland. And then Landry starts talking about, yeah, we want to take it over. That's why I'm becoming an envoy. And, I'm not trying to find links where they don't exist, but when you share the story about 2019 of Russia covert operations wanting to sow discord by planting that seed of threats to the sovereignty of Greenland, and then to see, these top Russian officials show up, meet with Kushner and meet with Witkoff, and then all of a sudden a special envoy gets appointed to Greenland, and all of these talks accelerate. What are we not talking about right now? You and I will talk about it now, but we're talking less about Ukraine, and is there going to be a peace deal there? And with all of these conflagrations across the world, Ukraine now is kind of gets pushed to the bottom of the list, which is what Putin wants.
Ben, you're putting your finger on it. So if you think about NATO, right, it's got an eastern flank where it is trying to defend Ukraine's sovereignty from Russian belligerents. And now it has a western flank issue where it's trying to defend Greenland from American belligerents. This plays directly into Putin's hands. And the link, I think, is twofold. First, that 28-point plan that the president initially proposed for Ukrainian peace, 8 of those 28 points were non-starters. One of those points was joint Russian-United States minerals, mining, and oil ventures. Well, where would those joint ventures happen? In Greenland. And that does 2 things for the Russian government. One is it ties it back in to a lot of Western trade and commercial exchanges that it had been iced out of after its invasion of Ukraine. And the Russian government needs those sources of revenue. And 2, to your point, it demoralizes, disorients, and distracts NATO from what needs to be its singular focus, which is defending the sovereignty, not just of Ukraine, but of all the Baltics.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's story is explosive, shocking, and honestly unbelievable. Donald Trump is furious, and this time it is not uh, dramatic, not the media and not foreign leader. It's his own party. Yes, Republican senators are now openly pushing back against Trump and what targets his meltdown. Greenland, that's right, Greenland. A place Trump once wanted to buy is now becoming the center of a massive political fights inside the Republican Party. And according to insiders, Trump is losing control, yelling behind closed door, and struggling to understand why his own allies are no longer listening to him. So today we are breaking down what really happened with Greenland, why GOP senators are moving away from Trump, how this fight is damaging Trump political power, and what this means for Americans' futures. Make sure to watch until the end because this story is bigger than just one argument. Let us get into it. The return of the Greenland drama. Let us rewind for a moment. Back in 2019, Donald Trump shocked the world when report came out that he wanted to buy Greenland from Denmark. Yes, buy it. Many people laughing. Some thought it was a joke. Others thought it was embracing. Denmark quickly said, "Greenland is not for sale." Trump did not take that well. He cancelled a state visit to Denmark and accused their leader to being disrespectful. At the time, many Republicans tried to stay quiet or defend him. But fast forever today, Greenland is back in the headlines and his time. Trump is not laughing. Why? Because Republican senators are now openly talking about Greenland, but not in the way Trump wants. Instead of sporting Trump's old idea or staying silenced, GOP leaders are focusing on climate change in the Arctic, national security, Congress, relationships with Denmark and NATO, and protecting Greenland's independence. And they are doing that without Trump and in some cases against him. That's where the problems begin. Trump feels ignored and he's furious. Source close to Trump say he is extremely angry. He believes Greenland was his idea. Republican should support him automatically, and anyone who disagree is being disloyal. But instead, GOP senators are working with Drom- mm, Democrats and foreign alliance to discussions. Greenland future without involving Trump. This made Trump feel side, sidelined. According to Instead, Trump has been calling Senator private, complaining on social media, attacking weak Republican, and accusing people of betraying him. One advisor reportedly said Trump feel like he's losing control of the party and Greenland pushed him over the legal. Trump believed Republicans should follow his legal. But now many GOP lawmakers are doing something dangerous in Trump's eyes. They are thinking independently and Trump hates that. Why Greenland actually matter? Now let us talk about why Greenland is suddenly such a big deal again. Greenland is not just ice and soon it is one of the most uh, targeted location in the world, close out to Russia and China, rich in rare minerals important for military defense, and Senator to climate research. As the Arctic ice melt Greenland because even more important countries like China and Russia are trying to gain influence in the region. So the US government under both parties want to protect its interest there, but here as the difference Republicans in Congress want to spreading diplomacy. Respect Greenland's attorney work with Denmark build partnerships. Trump, however, still views Greenland in a more personal way as some things he want and was rejected over. To Trump, this is not about policy. It's about prides, and that's without a crisis that political expositions. GOP center break away from Trump hires where things get seniors. Several Republican senators recently joined bipartisan talk on Arctic security without consulting Trump. Some even publicly said we need serious diplomacy, not drama. Greenland is not for sale. This is about national security, not politicians. To Trump, these comments were insult. He reportedly told ideas they are embracing me. They are attacking like I was wrong. But GOP senators are sending a clear message. They want to move forever without Trump controlling the controversy. This is a big deal because for years Republicans were afraid to challenge Trump. Now they were doing it openly, and that's a terrific. Trump political power is spreading this Greenland fight. The Greenland fight is not really about Greenland, it is about control. Trump built his political brands on loyalty. If you support him, he prays. So if you question him, he attack you. But now even Republicans who once defend Trump are stepping back. Why? Because Trump lost the White House. His influence is weakening. Voters are trying to choose, and the GOP want stability. The Greenland situation exposed something important. Trump is no longer the center of even Republican decisions, and he know it. That is why he is so angry. One insider said Trump sees Greenland as proof that he's being pushed out, and when Trump feels pushed out, he fight back. Trump meltdown behind closed door account. According to people close to Trump, his reaction has been interested. He is yelled at advance, yelled center, complain on phone calls, post again message online, accused Republicans of weakness. One source decisions it like this: he is in full meltdown mode. Trump reportedly behaviors. The media is mocking him. Republicans are betraying him, and the system is stacked again against him. But in reality, something else is happening. The Republican Party is changing, and Trump does not like change unless he controls it. GOP leaders want to new directions. Let us be honest. Many Republican leaders want to move on from Trump, not politically, no, but privately. They see election losses, concerns, private divisions, legal troubles, vote fighters, and now their Greenland, especially, is giving them an excuse to show independent. By choosing diplomacy war Trump past behavior, they are signs. We have done with drama, we want result. This message is loud and Trump hear it. Why Trump cannot let Greenland go? You might wonder when does not Trump care so much because Greenland? Their answer is simple. Trump has rejected when Denmark rejected his idea to buy Greenland, it embracing him. And Trump never forget embrace this. So now seeing Republicans move forever without in, especially on Greenland, feels personal. To Trump, this is not about policy, it is about respect, power, ego, control, and losing any of those mark. People are talking about Trump furious. Trump as his own party. This story makes something historic. Trump is no longer fighter Democrats. He is fighting Republicans, and that is dangerous for the GOP because Trump still has millions of loyal supporters. He is attack Republicans party. He is influence primaries. He is can split the party. But Republicans also know something. Trump power is fading, and they are testing how fair they can go without him. Greenland become the test case, and Trump fails the test. Media reactions and public response. The media exploded over this story. Headlines said Trump furious as GOP senator ignore him. Greenland sparked GOP civil war. Trump losing Jeep on Republican Party. Social media also went wild. Some people mocking Trump. Imagine losing a fight over Greenland. Trump cannot even control his own party. For buying Greenland to losing Republican, what is fault? Other defended him. Republicans are territorials. Trump was right all along. The party betraying its leader. But one thing is clear: this story damaged Trump image, and it show voters that his influence is spreading. The bigger political picture. Let us zoom out. This is not just about Greenland. This is about the future of the Republican Party. Trump control our politicians, Americans leader abroad, and how power shift our time. Every political movement, even trial face change. Trump once dramatic the GOP, but now the party is trying to move forward, and Trump is resigning loyalty. Greenland just exposed the crack. Could This hurt Trump's future plan. Many people believe Trump want to stay politically power. Some believe he want another run, but this Greenland situation saw something important. Trump no longer control politicians' message. This make it hard to resign supporters, build alliance, win primaries, units the party, and if Republicans keep distancing themselves, Trump political fights become weaker. That's why this meltdown matter. It's not about one side, it's about the collapse of influence. GOP senator sent a clear message by choosing Greenland diplomacy over Trump drama. GOP senator sent a clear message. We want Republicans leader, not choice. They want stability, respect on the world stage, strong alliance, serious government, and Trump represent the position. That construct is becoming clear every day, and Trump does not know how to respond except with anger. Trump silent as modern politics. Trump Republican style is based on conflict, insult, loyalty test, personal attack, drama. But today, voters are tired. They want solutions, claim leaderships, corporations, progress. Republicans see this shift, and Greenland gave them a chance to act differently. Trump see that, and he felt threatened. Inside the GOP power struggle behind the scam. What are your opinion about this video? Below the comments. I see you in the next video.